these people?
5 years.
I have no idea. Never seen them before. That's pretty cool. Dude's...
No, not me. It's for Hilltop.
We're just gonna call this guy New Jesus. Got a man bun and everything.
We should make more of these.
That's really good.
People would love them.
Miles.
It's a symbol of hope. Pretty sure people always need more of that.
So random people, that means they're gonna
Happy
die.
anniversary, Miles.
Happy anniversary, love.
Mm-hmm. Usually.
Good thing we're headed to the fair. Y'all can live it up there.
You're gonna be like, oh yeah, let's demonstrate that they're nice people and love each other, and they're gone.
I'm gonna try to do something perfect gift. You'll see.
Hey Krista, hey Ashley, hey Renee,
Oh,
hey
you're
Tina,
welcome.
hey Dolly. That's a pretty sweet box. That dude's got skills. Too bad he's probably gonna die right now.
No, looks like they're already dead.
Yeah, they probably already dead. It's gonna like pan to them being dead. Yep, that's her hair.
Good thing we're going to the fair.
Yeah, this fair.
I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to go traveling around with.
I think she's making a wig. You know what this is gonna be? Because this is the fair episode, she's gonna use that as like her disguise to get into the fair. I know this because of the comic book. Oh boy, this is gonna be such a screwed up episode.
Oh, let's do this.
I'm kind of excited. This is probably gonna be one of the most screwed up episodes like ever, the whole series. Because if this plays out the same way that it did in the comics, she's gonna infiltrate that fair and lead a bunch of people out and like put their heads on pikes.
It had to be the fastest death ever. We knew her for 30 seconds, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, 3
Whenever-
minutes.
Whenever they show random people like that, like, you know they're gonna die.
Yeah, they never have a very fast, a very long tenure on the show, that's for sure. Hey, Terry.
Let us know if the sound is okay.
Brought the good microphone out for this one.
It's very dark. Why is that so dark?
I think it's just the, well, I mean, is your screen turned up, like, all the way? Like, the actual display?
It's auto. Like, this is how I always have it. It's not this.
Because the way they're seeing it is probably not the way you're seeing it.
Yeah, it's like regular.
I don't know then. Hey, Karen. Karen's on.
Oh, camera's over there. Looking at the wrong
All
place.
right. So, what's up, guys? Anybody here going to WonderCon next weekend?
Yeah, anybody going to WonderCon?
We're gonna be there.
The farther away you are, the darker it is. Wow. Okay.
That's strange.
Can we move the light?
Just leave it the way it is so we can stop shaking the camera.
I just need
Should I
to
turn
just
off
move
the
it.
overhead?
No. I think that would make it worse. I think. I just this camera doesn't seem to really need
Okay.
it.
This is the last adjustment I'm gonna make, and then we're gonna leave it. Okay.
You didn't actually make any adjustments, but okay. No, that's not what I
What do you want? What do you want?
I want to.
We don't have any time, so to come back on.
I was going to move it over here. The lighting needs to come from over this way or something.
There's
It's
no
not-
place to even clip it. All right. Well, if you wanna, here.
I don't understand why it's so dark on my phone.
I think they're probably seeing it.
No, she said the
Differently.
farther back I move, the darker it gets, is what someone just said.
Oh, somebody did say that. Okay. Well, that's weird.
So I don't know.
Your phone hates you.
No, it works fine at home. The lighting is like, I don't even use the light at home.
Hmm.
I'll
Oh.
do it.
Yeah. All right.
Tomorrow.
Oh, look at Ezekiel. He's all happy about this fair.
Why is that big fake tiger next to him? Like, Jesus.
It's a memoriam of Shiva. Oh my God.
Giant paper mache.
Strengthen the bonds between us. A man who had to destroy the very thing that connected us
Here you go.
in order to save us.
Thank you.
Yep.
It took us far too long to fulfill the promise of what Rick Grimes and his son Carl envisioned.
Oh, he mentioned Rick.
The same
Mentioned
promise
Carl.
that Paul Robian, better known to most as Jesus,
That was more shocking.
believed in when he brought us all together those many years ago. We've always been bound to each other. We always will be. We fought our way back to each other.
Is that a pigeon?
We've grown.
That's what it sounded like.
The crossing over the river may be gone, but we rebuilt a bridge nonetheless.
Hey, Amanda. Other than that, I've got a lot of Amandas.
Not against the common enemy, but for the common good.
Uh-huh.
So eat, drink, trade, and be merry. Because we got a lot of lost time to
Is that
make
your
up.
break?
No, it's fine.
Much better.
All right, good.
Let the first annual Intercommunity Reunification Fair begin! Jim, we changed that. For reals? F-A-I-R fair? It's too many. Never mind. Let the fair of new beginning begin!
Release the pigeons!
Alpha's gonna be in here somewhere.
She got that new lace front, y'all.
Huh. Carol doesn't look too happy.
Probably worried about Henry or something.
Hey, you sounded good up there.
I should be going with you. It's my duty to go with you. I'm his father.
You're also the king. It's bad enough I'm leaving. If you go too, everybody's gonna want to know why. Put months of work into this fair. The kingdom needs you here.
Are we going or what? My sister's out there soon.
I feel like Ezekiel don't know that Carol can handle business.
Yeah.
Either he don't know or he forgot.
He hasn't really seen her do anything like super crazy yet.
He doesn't know the real Carol.
Yeah.
Like,
He hasn't seen like mercenary Carol. She's fairly tame now compared to like what all the rest of us are used to seeing in her.
few people know the real Carol. We got Maggie, Rick, maybe Michonne. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Daryl, maybe?
Daryl for sure.
Ever run away like that? Not ever again.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
Henry Sony's.
He's so
I
stupid.
don't know about thoughts.
He's the dumbest. He's the dumbest character.
He's got character. He's more than just a stern talking to. That's all I'll say about that.
I'm so sick of him.
Michelle.
I was in the neighborhood, so
Has it been that long?
Yeah, I guess so. God.
So Carol just didn't visit Alexandria?
Do you remember us?
I've been drawing pictures of you since I was little.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Carol, and you're the king.
Wait, did Carol say hi to Michonne?
Your hair got really long.
Yeah,
It did.
I think so.
I don't think so. Oh, this raggedy bitch. I'm sorry.
The plan was to bring Henry. Just Henry.
What the fuck?
They at the kingdom now, so you don't have no say there.
we have a lot to talk about. I know I haven't always seen eye to eye with everyone in this room,
But I never stopped caring about any of you.
You know, y'all clearly stopped caring about her.
I was just trying to protect my family and do right by my people. Alexandria's future is here. Together. With you. And we lost sight of that for a while.
Oh, wow.
I'm here now.
Well, to be fair, they didn't go visit her either. Unless they needed something.
I've taken an informal vote with the other council members at the fair, and we all agree. Alexandria is willing to grant asylum to Lydia. She's one of us now. We hope the rest of you can join us in doing the same.
Thank you. I'll do whatever I can.
Her nickname will be called Skinface.
My mother retaliates. It's going to be against Hilltop, not Alexandria. I have to do right by my people. I thought we were on the same page. We were. And look, when she came to my gates, I asked her to run away. And when she didn't, I was angry. Then you know I'm not okay with this. I do.
What the hell is her problem?
I also know why Rick didn't trust me when I showed up at the gates of the prison. And how people didn't trust you after seeing you on the other side of the governor's firing line.
I was going to kill you on sight when you washed up on our shore.
I'm like, Tara, you big hypocrite.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell her problem is. She's being ridiculous.
Okay. Fair. Lydia didn't choose where she came from. But she chose where she wanted to be. Just like everybody in this room.
Yeah, she comes from an abused background.
I left some of my best fighters at Hilltop. Daryl's right about these skin job numbers. It's not enough people.
We should take a group to Hilltop to protect them, just in case.
It's a good idea. I'll take some from Kingdom.
Oceanside can spare some fighters.
Alexandria can too.
So we head out in the morning?
No, they can take advantage if we wait. We should go today.
Agreed. But sending more people is only a short-term solution.
In order to face this threat, the four communities have to present a united front, which is why I'm proposing a mutual protection pact. An attack against one community is an attack against all of us.
Together, we
That's
can make
smart.
these people think twice before moving against the Hilltop.
That's very smart.
The leadership of the kingdom is very amenable to this idea.
Oceanside's down.
Who is she?
She's the leader of Oceanside now.
What happened to the other people we actually
Okay,
knew?
so how do we seal it? Spit and shake? Blood oath?
Blood oath.
I don't think they ever really had a leader after, like, the grandma got
No,
killed.
the granddaughter. I thought she was the leader.
Oh,
I don't remember her name.
yeah, I don't remember her name either.
Her and that other chick with the short hair.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. Does anybody know what happened to them? There's that thing.
How did you...
She didn't even know it was missing?
It's magic, obviously.
Tara stole it.
I may have taken a few things with me when I left. I did what I thought was right.
I just would have thought she would have. Well, I guess if she wasn't working on it, she wouldn't have noticed.
Thank you. You were right.
You were too.
I knew this day would come. Never doubted it for a moment. John Hancock, eat your heart out.
Carol looks unsure.
There's gonna be so many people Carol cosplaying with long hair.
Queen Carol.
Yeah.
So what about Carol's other face? Rachel Ward. Is it Tara Chambers? Is that her last name?
Chandler, I think. Chambler.
She gave it to Gabriel.
It should be the head of the council.
I want to see if she's gonna write Michonne Grimes. Damn it! I feel robbed. Michonne, no official last name, technically.
Yeah.
Sorta. Like, why does Tara get a last name and Michonne doesn't?
Good question.
Like,
okay. I mean, I still just don't understand though, like why. I mean, yeah, like after last week's episode, we see like why Michonne was so paranoid about like letting new people in. But why would she shut off from people that she knew? Like, I still don't get that. Like, why would she like turn against like the hilltop and the kingdom and everything?
Wait. Define turn against.
Well, we just saw that like Judith hasn't seen Carol in like years.
Okay, but that means that they didn't go visit Alexandria either. It's like, why didn't you call me? And it's like, well, you didn't call me either. That goes both ways. It's not like if they had showed up at Alexandria, Michonne had been like, nah, y'all can't come in here.
Well, it's just, what I'm saying though is it doesn't make sense on either one of their counts.
I know, but everyone's going to blame Michonne for it.
Like,
and it's
why?
She didn't stop them from coming there. It seemed like they only came to her when they needed something. And when she was like, nah, I'm good, then they were like, well,
did Michonne tell everybody to just leave her alone or something? I don't get like how that much time would just go by without any contact with the other two communities, especially like after everything that they went through. That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Krista says, "Oh, saw you guys on AMC. That was awesome." Yeah, we still
everyone keeps seeing us AMC, but us.
We still haven't seen it. Yeah, it never pops up like during the actual show. Have you seen it? I haven't seen it like the whole thing. We saw I just saw like grainy video that somebody took.
That somebody else recorded. I haven't actually seen it on the TV. Maybe they'll show it tonight.
Yeah,
while
maybe.
We're actually watching.
It'd be nice
it'd be nice if they showed the Walking Dead promo during the Walking Dead, and then we could actually see it.
Ashley says, "I'm preparing to ugly cry tonight." Sounds good. Hi, what's up, peeps? What's up, Karen?
They showed during like Into the Badlands. Like, I'm just not gonna see that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
like that
any
show.
fans of Into the Badlands. I'm just not watching. I don't know if it's good or bad or in between.
I gave it a shot. I didn't like it.
I'm gonna assume Michonne and Alexandria went back to get their food and meds from her friend Jocelyn. I noticed that Michonne tends to put everyone in the same bucket when she's in her mood, aside from those really close to her heart. Yeah, but I still think if they actually came to visit her, which it sounds like they didn't even bother to go visit. Like, you know, if you can go visit Daryl in the woods someplace, being a hermit and all smelly, surely you could go to the gates of Alexandria if you felt so inclined.
Yeah, it seems like if anybody turned their backs on everybody, it would be Daryl. Like, he's the one who just was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna live in the woods and not really like do anything for the communities." I mean, I get he was like out there looking for Rick, but you know,
not for no 6 years. But it's okay though, because it's Daryl and he can't do anything wrong.
Hi from Tennessee. Hey, Steve.
Thanks, Kayla.
Christina, hi from Illinois. Hey, what's up? I adore you guys. Thanks, Christina. We adore you too. They are too dang happy for this to end well. Yeah. I mean...
Oh, and no one died yet.
Whole season has been like building up to this fair. I mean, they keep talking about it. It's obviously going to end disastrously. Anybody who has read the comics knows like how this ends.
I might give some small narration because some people who are watching can't actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
They're listening.
Oh, no.
Is it loud enough?
Trying to reconnect. Is their net not working? No, it's back on. Okay, there we go.
Can everyone hear the TV okay? Everything is a little too happy right now.
Yeah. Everybody knows what happens when that goes on.
We're going for 100 compressions per minute. You want to make sure that
So at the fair, Enid's given tutorials and there's a lot of teaching classes going on at this fair for different fields of work, looks like cooking and medical stuff and building crap. Then they have a dunk machine.
And Eugene just got dunked.
We haven't seen Eugene in a while.
How do they even have room for everything?
I don't know, just don't. That's how they express themselves, you know. See anything you like?
Accomplished shirt.
I don't even know how to answer that question.
Was Henry her compass? Symbolism?
Should we go into Hilltop's in danger? It's because of me.
No, it isn't. It's because of me. I wish I could go too.
Go?
Haven't y'all done enough?
You just got here.
Seriously.
Hilltop can survive without you. I expect to see you both at the movies tonight.
You showing the movie?
Yeah, have you ever seen it?
Yeah, when I was a kid, but... Sorry, just with everything that just happened. The idea of watching a movie just feel...
She like doesn't know how to interact with people. Like,
Something you get used to.
Well, why should she?
Yeah.
That's not where she came from.
she's only used to interacting with the crazy whisperers.
I have time to show around a bit more.
Go. I won't leave without saying goodbye. Thanks.
Hopefully she won't like dig in the dirt and eat some more worms.
Yeah, she's so.
Just a little snack.
Our son is taking a girl on a date to the movies tonight.
Everything you just said sounds completely impossible.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Hey, I know that I technically lost her bet.
There's nothing technical about it.
She shaved that beard.
Will you please make him see reason?
I don't even know what you two are arguing about.
I'm playing guitar before the movie tonight. I'm trying to make a night with Luke into a night with Luke and friends.
Oh, come on. No, you can't let him go out on stage by himself. You're doing this. I want to hear my crooner boyfriend croon.
Boyfriend.
Wait, it just came out. But yeah, you're my boyfriend.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I think you are you?
I am.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah, one of them's gonna die.
You guys are adorable. Okay, can we get back to this basketball?
Right, sorry, girlfriend. You lost the bet.
No. Forget the bet. That's confusing. It's a wash. She wants to hear you sing. I can tell she does.
Instead of Hunchback Savior, he's less hunchbacky now.
Yeah.
Now he's just creepy beard savior.
Yeah, that beard is terrible. My God.
Just shave it off,
Think about
bro.
it? Oh,
Wait, I'm your boyfriend? Oh, shucks.
You gotta go like, here. I'm your boyfriend. I'm your boyfriend.
She is not having a good time for some reason.
No.
Connie's sister. She said you left without saying goodbye. Connie tried to touch her arm. She's like, nah, bitch, I'm good. Any goodbye could be the last. What if you die? You're my sister. She's about to cry, but you just ran off. Connie said, I'm sorry I didn't think. But they were going to let that baby die. And it brought back a lot of feelings. Did she lose a baby?
Possibly.
Feelings I thought I dealt with, but I guess not.
Certainly seems like it.
I just push it all down. And she lost a baby.
Yeah, she must have.
It's okay, I get it. And now they're hugging. For those of you who can't see.
I think that's something like that. Alright. Comments.
Wish I could do a better narration, guys. Sorry.
Carla says Tara's face annoys me. Christopher says, man, they could use Lydia as a weapon. Meaning she has inside info. Well, I'm sure they're... I'm sure she's gonna...
disclose to them
how
many people and...
She clearly doesn't want to go back with them, so, whatever they're gonna... I'm sure they're gonna ask her, more stuff. They're not really, right now, they probably think that they don't have to worry about them anymore.
I'm sure. I'm waiting for Lydia to have a sit-down with Carol. Your narration's great. Thank you. I want to hear more about Connie's past. It does sound like she may have lost a child. Yeah, I'm sure Connie and Michonne could have a lot to talk about. Or I guess Carol, too. A lot of them have lost children.
Samantha says, okay, I'm crying. Karina says, I needed to see Michonne Grimes. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, I feel robbed. Like, couldn't both Gabriel and Michonne have signed that thing like Carol and Ezekiel did? Like, they're not partners, but if he's the head of the council and she's the head of security, they could have both signed it.
Do we even know, like, what Michonne's last name is?
It's Grimes. Carol...
I don't think anybody's ever, like, uttered it.
No, we don't know what Michonne's previous last name was, no. Carol's gonna give cookies or flowers. Has Crazy Alpha shown up with the blonde scalp at the fair yet? No, but I will let you know when I see her with her lace front. Because...
It's gonna happen.
I wonder if she's gonna have, like a little scarf to go over to cover the bloody part. But Lydia will recognize her. No one else will. Like, she's probably gonna wash her face. Oh, wow. She's gonna have to really bathe. Because the smell would be a giveaway.
Yeah,
Never
definitely.
mind the wig.
Well, unless she's standing next to Daryl, in which case it would be really hard to even tell which one it's going from. Everybody would just be like, oh, that's just Daryl.
Maybe in the Telltale games, Michonne may have had a last name. I mean, we all know she had a last name. Was Michonne in, like, was her previous job within art, or was she a lawyer? I keep hearing different
I
things.
thought she was a lawyer, but I don't remember.
You can't be an attorney and not have a last name. Like, she's not Cher. Like, it just... Or Beyonce. Like, just one name, please. I'm lawyer Michonne.
Christina says, oh, how I miss Rick. Wish he could see this moment. Yeah.
I kind of had a random cosplay idea. Like, dress up like a lawyer, but have a sword. Lawyer Michonne.
It's an interesting idea.
But Anthony? You've heard her last name is Anthony?
Where did you hear that? What, did you, like, on the show? Or, oh, it's back on.
Or was this one of those quick 10 second
Yeah,
things?
it probably is, actually. Is this going to be a misdirect?
Connie told Daryl to be safe, guys.
Yeah, misdirect. I don't understand why they do that.
They should show a scene that's not actually in the show. It would be a better utilization of time.
Yeah.
Connie also wrote, you want this number or nah? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Andre Anthony. I thought that was like his middle name.
Steve says the Oceanside girl is Rachel, the little girl that Tara flipped off.
Oh, right. The little girl who kept giving Tara dirty looks and stuff and was eager to kill her.
I vaguely remember that.
She was like the bloodthirsty. She was like the only like child at Oceanside. Okay. That makes sense.
Was that like during All Out War? When she was like trying to...
Yeah, like when Tara showed up and like she walked off and she gave Tara like a dirty look and Tara gave her the finger or something. Okay. That makes sense. I'll accept that.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. Michonne was a lawyer. Okay.
Right, now
it's back on, guys.
I heard. Sorry I missed it.
There was one line about Rick Reed.
I'm leaving for Hilltop with the first group.
Already? You just got here. Look, I was gonna go tomorrow, but I can take your place if you want to rest.
No. Stick to the plan. Enjoy the evening at the fair. You deserve it. Maybe keep your eye on Judith for me. Make sure she doesn't give poor Jerry over there too much trouble.
Jerry got like 5 kids.
Probably use the experience anyway.
Experience? How come?
I'll tell you when I see you.
Oh, right.
About his love child?
Yeah.
Hey, you got a second? I mean, it doesn't have to be this second.
No, it's fine. What's up?
Who's that girl you with?
I'm sorry for ratting you out. You know, when you and Lydia were hiding in the clubhouse. I mean, I didn't want you to get in trouble, but I just caused more trouble.
It's cool. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to.
She has a crush on him.
Yeah, she's acted strange.
One of us now, huh?
She's like,
The girl with glasses from Hilltop?
Sorry, we met.
They're friends of Addie's.
Well, they're all the same group. Yeah, I think they're from Hilltop. They got Henry drunk that night.
She's got a thing for Henry.
Yeah.
I'd say by the looks of it, he's got a thing for her too.
Oh no.
We're a tight community.
You know, we look out for each other.
They're just trying to hit on the
So
new
if you're gonna
chick.
be living with us, I hope you don't plan on causing any problems.
That sounded kind of like a threat.
It was very confrontational.
It's just a precaution. We'll be coming tomorrow.
Yeah, but maybe we should all go together. Screw the fair.
Too many people would notice if we all go at once. Let them have this.
The degree that they've made this guy look like Glenn is just absurd.
I don't think
He's wearing like the same outfit that Glenn had on.
I give you a bonus, but
It's like ridiculous.
be safe. Be safe.
He's got the same haircut. Like it's just.
but that's not.
Guys, we won't be long. Hey, break a leg tonight.
Already.
I like Luke,
See you later.
but
Back for
to
the
be
second
fair, I like the actor
half.
and pretty much anything he does. Oh, Connie's sending another message to. Oh, this is the same one.
Yeah.
Be safe.
You too. Hey, you think you could feed my dog?
Daryl wants Connie to take care of his dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it starts. He kind of smiled at her a little bit when she walked off.
Why is he leaving dog?
Thanks. Keeping you out of trouble.
Take care of your mom.
Thank you. When Hilltop is secure, know that our doors are always open to you. We'd be honored if you'd consider calling the kingdom your home.
I'll think about it.
Daryl's a Rolling Stone. Although I suspect he'll end up staying wherever Connie calls home.
Probably.
That was the first time I've seen him kind of smile in a while.
Yeah,
You've got a
no.
lot on your mind, but try to enjoy the fair. You deserve it.
I won't enjoy anything until you're back.
Where's Alpha?
What is that fence made out of? What's all that silvery stuff?
I don't know.
This is kind of reminded me like in season 6 and they drove off.
Oh, that was kind of ominous.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. She kind of seemed like she had a feeling that she might not see some of those people again or something.
Carol has looked worried like this whole episode though. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Okay. Sean should have signed it.
Nothing better happened to Connie.
Amanda says so because she gave the signature to Father Gabriel. This may be Michonne's last episode. I don't think so.
No, I mean it's one more episode of the season. Why would they just not have her not finish the season?
I wonder if Michonne found out about Maggie's plan to divert Rick.
What?
Oh,
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
with the whole Negan stuff?
no. During Rick's last episode, remember? Because he was trying to get there before
And
she
Daryl
got
was
there to kill.
stopping him.
Yeah.
It's probably why. Well, Maggie disappeared, and Daryl went and hid in the woods. Probably out of shame.
Well, I'm
Oh my God,
assuming
what is
that
this?
I'm assuming that she just figured it out on her own because I mean, like her and Maggie had that confrontation outside of Negan's cell. Remember? So I mean, like she must have known that just all of a sudden Maggie shows up when she had no real reason to be there. You know, she's from Hilltop, so yeah, I would assume that she probably knew. But it also seemed like she forgave her too because
Who's Maggie?
she let Maggie go past her, and with the intention of supposedly killing Negan, she didn't end up doing it. So
I can't tell if that was a joke question. Yeah, it was a joke. Who's Maggie? I don't know her. Silly.
I wish Into the Badlands was on after Talking Dead because I'm not a fan.
Oh, it comes on right after the show?
Yeah, Talking Dead's on an hour late tonight. with a surprise guest.
I haven't seen
Somebody who dies, no
it.
doubt.
I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't been paying attention to it. Nobody heard that.
Carol finally accepting the Queen title. Yeah. About time.
Oh, Judith and Michonne are at the fair. RJ is still in Alexandria.
Yeah. I feel like at this point RJ could come out and like sing an entire dance number or something and people would still think that he's not real. Like I swear, I don't understand what else needs to happen for like people to realize that he's not a fake character.
I still hear people like, "Oh, who's his father?" Like, really? Okay. I love how we're being so humorous now, and in the next few minutes we're gonna be screaming.
Shit's about to go down.
You know, you'd think they'd wait to kill a bunch of people to the season finale. I just hope it's not another time jump. Because I don't want any more time jumps.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
We've already had so many. Like 2 in one season, that's a lot, in my opinion.
I heard an interesting theory the other day that I don't think is probably true, but it's kind of a cool idea, is that during the last episode, Gabriel and he like successfully fixes that radio tower, and then they hear Rick's voice like on it from the other side from another community, which is like,
wait, what are you talking about?
you know how like earlier on they were working on that tower, like Eugene was up there and like Father Gabriel was talking about it and stuff. Like that thing facilitates a transmission from another community, and they get a message from Rick or something.
Well, I don't think Rick could be within radio range and just be missing for 6 years. He'd have to be further.
Well, it's a huge tower, though. I don't really know like what the range is on those things. I mean, it's ginormous, you know.
I don't know. Yeah, what would be the average range on a giant tower like that? Could it be like 2,200 miles?
Well, we don't know where they took him.
And I'm just saying, for instance, like that's how far it is from Chicago to San Diego.
I don't think they're actually going to do that anyway, but it's kind of a cool idea. Damn, dude, that one's head like exploded.
This isn't
Damn. You need to get me one of those.
They're not really on the road. They're supposed to be protecting the road.
Get dark real quick.
What do you call these people?
Highwaymen?
Highwaymen.
What we found. What found us?
Oh, this is the road. Wow, okay. It's very rural. Looks like they're up on a path in the woods.
We were clearing the roads. Spotted tracks leading here.
They found the dead body.
Yeah.
And probably the scalped woman.
Yeah.
It's from Hilltop.
They didn't do this. People did.
Skins? You know about them?
We got the download.
Download?
The download? I think that was a missing, like a...
Anyway.
It was supposed to say download.
Be my guess. Anyone else without here, my patrols would
It'd be
see
funny if he said download for real. 'Cause he didn't.
something else. They put up a fight.
Hey, drug him out this way. Let's go. You can't all just go rushing in there.
They could still be alive.
If those skin freaks follow them from Hilltop, the whole community is in danger right now.
So we split up.
Sean and I can go with Daryl and we'll track him. The rest of you go on to Hilltop.
We'll keep up our patrols around the king, just in case. Of course, this means you owe us a couple of movies when this is done.
Sure, you can work that out.
Hey, it shouldn't just be those 3 that might be wounded. You think anyone survived this?
Well, who came back from them? This could be the same deal.
But Hilltop's home now.
So you go. Make sure we have a home to come back to you.
Splitting up.
Are they together or not? I'm confused.
Just for now. I'll be back soon. I promise.
I can't tell. Okay, they are together.
Okay, they're together.
Damn right.
What? Magna and who? What's the other girl?
Hey,
Yumiko?
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 They shared a little goodbye smooch. I was confused because Magna was crying about some guy when they first came on.
I think it was just her friend, though,
Oh.
or something.
Like, it got dark pretty quickly. Like, how long were they out in those woods?
I don't know if there's a happy ending here.
True. There's often three different ways. That makes sense.
It's a diversion.
Come on, head back. Let's go.
Go, 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 go.
Oh no.
Open house up. Wash your hands. They could be skins.
What difference does it make? Cut their heads off anyway. I guess if you want to...
Well, they don't want him to get too close and then all of a sudden whip a knife out.
That's true.
Back to the road. Come on.
Take one as hostage and get some information out of him.
That won't work though, because Alpha doesn't come after hostages usually. The only time she's ever done that is for Lydia.
No. I'm saying they can get information out of him.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
See, what this group needs is a Saeed. A torturer. Come on, Michelle, just slice them all up. I wish the lighting was better in these scenes.
Yeah.
They need to, whoever's directing these, they need to change the lighting so that it's not so dark.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's the skin. A whisperer. That's like a fresh face he's wearing.
Yeah.
How come they all have guns?
Shit, dude.
Oh, they
Oh,
have
no.
guns? Really?
Drop them.
Great.
I won't ask twice.
How do Whispers have guns and our people don't?
He was like, I thought I killed you.
Just had to give me the girl. No one else had to die. Now that deal is done.
I don't know if I would have dropped my weapon, because I feel like, man, knowing that these people like skin and stuff, y'all just have to shoot me. I ain't got time for all this.
Beta's scary. Okay.
Is the fair still going on? The fair is still going on.
Let's see. Very nervous. A Glenn lookalike? Yeah, seriously. Dude looks just like Glenn.
Michonne, Daryl, Carol, and Yumiko were in the woods following the tracks from the two people from the beginning of the episode. And then, of course, they never found the bodies. And now they're surrounded by the Whisperers and Beta.
Terry says, did Daryl finally take a bath? Daryl finally got a thing going on, quote unquote. Yeah, seriously.
He might take a bath now.
Now he's got motivation to take a bath. Like, I swear that dog is probably, like, cleaner than Daryl.
Beta was talking to mostly Daryl, but he was really talking to all four of them.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get my
Karina says that's Cal. Yeah, that's the name of the Glenn lookalike, Cal. Carol seems to be dreading something. Yep. She's got like a sixth sense. And I think she knew that they were going to encounter some big trouble out here. Anyone else getting the vibe that someone won't be coming back to Hilltop? It's possible.
I don't know if all of them are even going to make it to Hilltop.
Amanda says the last of the crew together for this for one last time. I'm not digging this. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air in terms of like who's going to get killed at the end of this episode. I don't think they're going to kill anybody that's like on the A list. But it's probably gonna be like a semi-main character though that's been around for a while. Otherwise, it won't mean anything.
They've killed way too many main characters already. Like, I would be surprised if they killed someone who matters.
I hope not.
I mean, it's too, like, come on. Just need a break.
Candace says people can't possibly think RJ is not real. That's taking willful ignorance to an insane level.
I don't know. I don't know if they believe it. I think that they wish it.
Yeah.
Like I saw a post yesterday that was like, who do you wish Rick had ended up with, or who would you want Rick to end up with, or something like that. And it was, of course, Lori, irrelevant as Jesse, and Michonne. It's like, why is this still like even a thing? Like, it's just, it speaks to a bizarre desperation that I don't understand. I think the episode is a little extended tonight. Is it?
Let's find out. Doesn't say so.
You have some more questions? Your arms are much longer.
Yeah. I want to see Negan. Paula, kick your volume up, please and thanks. The volume of our voices or the volume of the show? Because
probably the TV.
I can put this here. Hopefully,
I don't think it's our voices. I think it needs a TV.
Yeah, unfortunately, our like big speaker broke, and so it doesn't. The bass doesn't carry as well. Normally, it gets picked up really, really well with this microphone, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it right now because it just doesn't work.
We can turn the volume up some more.
Yeah.
All right, it's back on already. Oh, so they've restarted the time from when Carol just left. So I guess they're going to show Ezekiel's point of view at the fair.
This is probably going to be where Alpha shows up.
See Alpha in the green dress, no?
I can't believe Michonne came.
You gotta give her props. She keeps everybody on their toes.
Jerry and his wife talking.
I guess there's hope for Alexandria after all.
Oh.
There she is.
Didn't they smell the smell? Like there's wind blowing.
That's a pretty good disguise because she can put her head down and nobody will see her face because of that hat.
Where you been?
You missed me at the dunk tank.
Damn it. This whole growing body in my body thing is really taking it out of me.
Where'd she get those 80s jeans from?
Lay down, but what are you doing?
Well, I traded in some pots in light fixtures and a dozen pilgrim people constructed from corn husks for these ham radio parts. Figure if I can get it up and running, that repeater we set up might allow us all to talk to each other.
Yeah, that's all I'll ever do.
Great distance and our even greater differences, it'd be nice to know that we can all still communicate with each other.
I like it.
I love you.
And so you know, Yuji. You and I can still talk. I know a lot's changing, but it doesn't mean things need to change between us.
I mean, I can still watch you have sex.
I know you did for Gabriel for us, so thank you.
Really turns me
It was
on.
mighty courteous, but no thank you is necessary. It was more of a have to versus want to situation. Obligation-wise.
Obligation to her?
I thought you were en route to get some much-needed R&R.
I was, but this is more of a have to versus want to situation, obligation-wise.
He looks so sad.
Yeah.
A couple of fine gentlemen, including myself, are hosting an inter-community RPG campaign later if you're interested.
Don't push it.
Of course you are.
Nerd!
Next time instead of a fair, they'll have a Comic-Con.
God.
Hey. You okay? You look lost.
Who's this chick?
Yeah.
She's gonna die, isn't she?
Looking for someone.
Okay. I hope you find him.
Like,
And Hilltoppers can learn fighting techniques from the Oceansiders and the Alexandrians, and you guys can learn from us. You know, we can find out each other's weaknesses, strengths, have each other's backs. We'd all become better fighters for sure. What do you think?
That should work well.
Yeah, totally. Count Ocean's in.
Great. We'll start next week when the fair ends. It'll be winter soon.
Where's Alpha?
Where's Lydia?
You okay?
Yeah, just want to get on the road. Gotta leave at first light.
I understand. But your community's in good hands with the people you sent out already.
I know. But I want them to know they can count on me when trouble comes. That they have a leader that shows up for them.
What happened to Tara and Eugene?
I don't see any reason anyone should doubt that.
But they used to be good friends.
I'm gonna go gear up. When I get back, we should talk about training facilities. I have a couple places that could be perfect. We can offer the beach. That's 3.
That's not a good sign, because if she's gonna leave and go outside the wall, she might be one of the people who ends up on a pike.
Valid, man?
I doubt it.
These people need hope. They demand it. No. They deserve it.
I can't believe I let you talk me out of this.
Let's just go with it. I promise when it's all over, I'll only make fun of you like the tiniest bit for the rest of our lives.
The rest of our lives. He went from boyfriend to husband real quick.
They're giving Enid a lot of dialogue. That makes me think she might be one of the people on pikes.
Turn around.
I think so.
You sure? Did something happen?
I wonder if somebody from Hilltop's gonna be like, you look real familiar. Oh, you're not my friend.
Look at this baby. This baby isn't Adam. We're naming after the first man.
Well, I knew an Adam in school. He was a real asshole.
You're sure you weren't the asshole?
I can't believe Gage and Rodney would say that to you.
So it's not
I
true?
can't believe my friends tried to cockblock me like this. Gah.
No. No way. Look, they're just being jerks. I don't know if Addie likes me like that. I don't like her. I like you.
Aww.
Lydia probably can't even, like, she has no social skills. She probably even know what they were talking about.
Did I accidentally switch the channel to One Tree Hill or something?
How dare you? That show was hilarious.
Well, good.
She probably went like years without brushing her teeth.
Feel bad about shoving goat shit in their faces.
Wow, okay.
Wait, what? She said go shit in their faces?
Goat shit in their
Don't
faces.
worry. It's just one of the pipes. It happens all the time. I should probably go take a look though. I'll be back soon. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Save me a seat next to you at the movie, okay?
You know, you think Alpha walking around and seeing all these people living a normal life the last several years, that she'd wise enough to be like, maybe I don't have to live in filth. Whispering all the damn time.
She's crazy, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She's certifiable.
Are you finding your way all right? I'm King Ezekiel.
I am. I'm Deborah from Alexandria. You can call me Debbie.
Oh my god.
Can you believe Michonne came?
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen her myself. I'm sorry we've never met. I think it's quite a shame we don't all know each other anymore, but thankfully that's going to change.
I sure hope so. Kingdoms absolutely amazing.
Oh.
I think we clean up pretty well, if I do say so myself.
I heard the Queen was taking care of some official business. But I look forward to meeting her someday.
Which way whisper?
Could you point me in the direction of the clothing booths? It's gonna be sweater weather soon. I want to be ready. I have a feeling it's gonna be a hard winter.
Oh, wow.
Isn't Gabriel picking up what she's throwing out?
I have just a thing.
Read Ezekiel.
I said Gabriel, didn't I?
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, that was very ominous. The feeling it's going to be a hard winter.
No, she was whispering the whole time. I'd be like, "Are you okay? Do you need some hot tea for your throat? You got a little cold going?" Old ass movie is this?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Shouldn't that movie be from like 2000 something?
The boss man's missing us.
He's probably helping with domestic works. How could Lydia get?
I guess. Well, if he doesn't, he's gonna be one sorry dude.
That's probably the only movie to get the rights to.
It's like a knockoff of the Looney Tunes or something.
No, Baby Louie was a real cartoon.
Oh.
I think it was part of the Looney Tunes, but not obviously not one of the more popular ones. Oh no, it's her mom.
Oh my god, dude.
Lydia's gonna...
Why doesn't she just stand up and like say like this fucking lady is here?
Isn't the hour up or is that clock fast?
It's almost up. Yeah, well,
so I guess it is gonna go over.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's normally it says what it will say that in the schedule if it's supposed to be extended, but it didn't tonight for some reason. Dude, I don't understand why Lydia didn't just like stand up and say like, "Hey, the leader of the Skins is here. My mom, like, come arrest her." Why is she being quiet?
I think she's still brainwashed by it.
Yeah. Rick and Michonne are perfect together, and people need to get arrested already. Yep. Is Alpha by herself? Seems like.
Who else is with Alpha? I don't think there's anybody else in the fair with her, but I think that probably there's a bunch of whisperers outside the walls that are like waiting for, you know, people to come out one by one so they can kill them and put their heads on pikes.
Like, why is that the plan, though?
In the comic, it's like basically like a warning, like, and it's a border saying like, don't cross into our land.
They couldn't just written a note?
Well, it's punishment for them going into their land again. Because remember, like, the first thing that she said to them when she showed up at the walls was like, you know, don't cross into our land. Or like, you crossed into our land and there won't be conflict, just don't cross into our land again. Then they crossed into our land, so this is...
How would they even know what their land was? Like, y'all don't have no signs up or a fence. Like, I'm just guessing, stumbling around in the woods. I don't know what your land is. There's no lines drawn. No, they're probably just mad because Daryl and Connie let that herd into their camp.
Possibly.
I think that makes more sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's got to be it.
The whole land thing is like,
well,
do you have a map?
And the fact that they didn't give Lydia back.
Yeah, and they roam. So yeah, they don't even stay in one place. So like, what land are you talking about? Crazy?
I don't know. Eugene's in love.
Oh, Eugene. So sad. Like, there's a lot of new people. I'm sure Eugene could find someone else that's not pregnant with some other guy's baby and a boyfriend in addition to that.
Sherry says, laugh out loud, written a note from psychos who wear skins.
Hey, the Highwaymen wrote a note. And it was very well written, apparently.
It's true.
Get a little scribble going.
Joan says, build that wall.
Oh, God.
So who did Alpha just kill? I just got a feeling she did. I mean, nobody yet, but I mean, obviously.
Well, the last thing we saw her do was Ezekiel was escorting her to the clothing booth, and then she was just in the movie theater with Lydia somehow.
Yeah, I mean, in the comics, it's Ezekiel and Rosita, both end up dead. I definitely don't think they're gonna do that to Rosita, especially since she's not even like outside, like among them, and she's pregnant, so they probably just wouldn't do that.
Okay, one, they're not gonna kill Ezekiel. Like Ezekiel, it's just he's too big of a person.
Yeah.
And two, they're not gonna kill Rosita because I've been wanting Rosita to get whacked for like 3 seasons, and it's just never happened. So, whatever.
John Wick 3.
So Lydia recognized her mom. I believe she's not by herself. I'm sure there's other people in disguise at the fair. Probably. To take the people that she picked out. Also, side notes. Anyone else excited for John Wick 3? Chapter 3? Because I am. We should sit back just a little bit.
I have to be able to reach this. We'll sit back when the show starts.
Oh, it's on right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Alright, back in the woods with Michonne, Daryl, and
now Alpha.
Carol. Oh, wow. Alpha's there already.
Yeah.
You ain't getting her back.
You think this is about my daughter? I ran into some trouble on the road. It was unavoidable. Do you like my new cane? My people like to keep moving, keep roaming.
We've granted Lydia asylum. Any attempt to take her by force will result in retaliation.
What's your name?
Michonne.
Does she speak for you?
We speak for each other.
My daughter isn't a concern anymore. She was weak. She never lived up to expectations.
She was?
Was. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
To be clear, your group is in no position to threaten me. That is a habit that needs to be broken. Come with me.
Is Lydia dead?
Just you.
What is she doing? Obviously, they're not going to kill Daryl. What is this?
Yeah, obviously they're not going to kill Daryl. If anybody in that lineup before there dies, it's Yumiko.
Where are you taking me?
Wait, now it's morning? How many hours have they been out there? Good grief. It's a bad plan to go stumbling in the woods.
I hear walkers.
That's a lot of them.
Oh. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck.
My people are among them. Steering them. The only reason you and your friends are alive is because I let you live.
What do you want?
Nothing. You've got a single thing to offer me. I've seen how you live. I've walked your streets. It's a joke.
Not Daryl streets.
Your communities are a shrine to a long-dead world. My people, the Whisperers, we live as nature intended.
That's just all the bullshit you feed your sheep. So they'll follow you.
They follow me because I am the alpha. And if the alpha doesn't assert herself, then there's chaos.
She keeps sniffling.
That is what I've done.
She have a cold?
What'd you do?
Your friends back at the camp are fine. Till then, the next time they cross into my land, my horde will cross into theirs. The land between the broken interstates and the river to the south is mine. I've marked the border to the north. You'll see it as you leave.
Yeah, let's see.
How's this supposed to mean?
You'll see it as you leave. Come. Your friends will be waiting for you in the field due north.
Why she keep sniffling though? Is she taking cocaine?
Did you kill Lydia?
You coward. You betrayed our values. Coming with me. No. I believe in these people. Boys who talk. I'm staying here. They care about each other here. They care about me. To keep me safe, they kill you. All I have to do is scream. And just walk away. And leave me and everyone here alone, or I will.
It took a lot for her to say all that.
I'll scream.
I'll risk everything for you. You're not wrong. I was only doing my part. Mothers have to do.
Don't let her touch her face out there, girl.
I know you. I've had to live with it every day of my life.
She cut her wrist or something?
All the bruises, remember?
I don't want these people to hurt you.
I just wanted to go. Please, Mom. I just want you to go. I'm giving you a choice. Which is more than you've ever given me.
I was just trying to make you strong.
She's gonna stab her or something.
But you're not one of us.
Don't let her be that close up on you.
You never were.
She's gonna stab.
I hope she doesn't stab her.
Please just shove that bitch away from you. Get some distance in there.
Maybe she's gonna leave. She's gonna take a bunch of people with her.
I think Lydia's interesting.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
I don't think you can protect my daughter. But I hope I'm wrong.
You are.
Boy, there was a sliver of humanity in there.
Huh.
Oh, my phone is dying. I need to get my cord.
Alright, so, yeah, I mean, we all know what the border is going to be.
Alpha sounds like Loretta Devine. How did you guys finish the episode already?
Yeah, we're watching it live. Well, they probably watched it on, like, AMC Premiere or something.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, we don't have AMC Premiere, guys.
Yeah, we're watching it just, like, you know, as it gets broadcast over DirecTV.
Well, there is a massive port, guys, for those you couldn't see.
Yeah, like a huge horde, like thousands of them.
Okay. I watched it on YouTube TV. I didn't even know that was an option. Apparently, you can watch The Walking Dead on YouTube TV.
So something interesting that I noticed was and you just brought it up, Clary, is when Alpha was saying to all of them, you know, like, oh, you know, my daughter's no longer of a concern. It like cut to Beta, because Beta said something different to Daryl. Like Beta said, like, oh, we just wanted the girl. Like I feel like the interests of Alpha and Beta are maybe not exactly lined up.
He said we just want the girl, but that deal is dead. Or
that
something.
deal is done. Yeah. So, but that wasn't like the reason why Alpha said we're gonna, you know, we're gonna do all this. Like she was talking about her camp being destroyed.
Yeah, because Daryl and Connie led the horde through the camp, the Whisper camp, to get Lydia.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying though is I feel like like Beta cared more about Lydia than like Alpha did. But I feel like Alpha cared more about the camp. Like they don't seem to be like.
I think Alpha's saving face. It was all about her daughter, and now she has to like switch gears to pretend like it wasn't all about Lydia.
I guess.
But she's a liar, so
yeah.
You know.
I mean, she clearly still cares because of like the scene we just saw.
I was shocked that she looked so upset that her daughter wasn't coming back with her.
Yeah, that was like the first time that she's actually behaved like a mother on some level. You haven't seen the first 2 John Wicks, Kiana? Oh man, you're missing out.
Beta isn't broken or bruised. Now he was walking around okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he should be totally screwed up. I mean, he fell down, like, what, 20, 30 feet of an elevator shaft?
He should have been limping all over it, like...
Yeah, he could barely stand, and there was, like, a pool of blood, like, underneath his head. Now he's just, like, fine all of a sudden. Come on.
Like, how long has it been since he got out of that elevator shaft?
Clara says they're giving Daryl part of Rick's storyline from the comics. Yeah, I think that, like... Daryl, I think that whole like scene between him and Alpha that was Rick in the comic.
They're just spreading it around.
Yeah. That's a lot of walkers. Hell yeah, it is. And then he would just like plow right over those walls.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Chris Hardwick. Come to the couch.
Chris says, "What the hillbilly hell?" Oh boy.
How long is this episode?
I don't know.
Is it going like till 7:30?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know if my phone's gonna make it. Maybe I should. Maybe it's too late. It's too late now. If there's another commercial break, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my cord because I'm on 17%. And so, guys, if the feed cuts, it's because my phone just. Oh, 10:25. There's another 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay. I think my phone can make it.
You don't want to get up right now.
I was gonna go get a cord.
You don't.
Oh no, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good grief, come on. Yeah, no, they're really building the suspense.
You'll see on your way out. You'll see a bunch of side characters that most of y'all don't even remember. And you won't see Rosita.
Oh, Ezekiel, that nice man that I met inside the fair.
Catch the episode ahead of time if you put the Kodi app on it, on the Fire Stick.
There's just too many different ways to watch this show now. I can't keep up anymore.
I'm gonna keep it old school, guys. I'm gonna keep it on the cable.
Claire says we've seen a... Oh, it's back on.
I'm ready for Game of Thrones.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Ezekiel was so nice to me. He got me some more clothes. All the Daryl Carroll fans should be real happy with all the hugs tonight. But it won't go more than that, guys. Sorry.
Sorry.
So I made them stand around all night. I wonder if they got any bathroom breaks. That's a long time. Well, his leg is tied up, I think. Or it could be by his outfit.
They're both tied up, so...
Lydia.
She's upset.
I want to be alone.
I guess Beta does care about Lydia.
Yeah, see?
Where's my daughter?
Who the hell is this guy? Oh, he saw Alpha crying. I guess she's gonna kill him now.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god, I was right.
Wow.
Don't interrupt somebody when they're crying.
Holy shit, dude. She is fucking crazy.
That's what happens when you don't let her grieve in peace. Savage! He's alive. They left him to bear witness or something?
Yeah. He probably had to watch all of them get beheaded.
Well,
oh god.
Better to watch than be one of them, I guess.
Oh.
I'm guessing they cut their heads off while they were still alive. I see some long hair and some short hair. I see some long dark hair, but I know it's not Rosita. It's never Rosita. Who is that? Oh, that's that highwayman. I don't know who that is. That's that guy who rides around sometimes at Hilltop?
Yeah. Steroid guy.
Okay. So far I can't name any of them.
Viva, hello. Have you seen Frankie?
Who else? Oh, that girl with the red hair.
That red hair girl.
I knew she was gonna die. Okay.
Oh shit, Tammy.
Have you seen Addie and Rodney? We're supposed to meet here.
The girl.
The teenager.
She killed a lot of young people, huh? Really?
It's gonna be the Hunchback?
They killed Enid?
Enid. Wow.
If you happen to see her, could you tell her I need to speak with her?
Tara.
Oh wow, that's kind of surprising.
Dude.
For a minute I thought they were talking about Rosita.
My mom is here. She's gone, but I can't find Henry.
No way. No way. Oh my god, they killed Henry.
Carol can't take this.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Holy shit. Yep.
So she's had to see 2 of her kids turn into walkers.
Yeah.
Carol can't catch a break, man. She's about to cut all that hair off.
Oh, dude. Holy shit.
I was there. I was taken with the others.
Glad they
And I saw. I was supposed to die with them. I was ready to. Then Alpha whispered in my ear, "Tell them."
Boy, Sadiq's bad luck, huh? He could just
Something hit me and everything went black. When I woke up, I was alone.
Ugh.
What happened was evil. It was evil. And I think she left me alive to tell you that story. To scare you and to drive us all apart again. But I want to tell you a different story. See, before the end, Ozzy, Alec, and DJ found us.
Oh, those are their names.
They gave us an opening, and everyone fought back. They fought like hell. And what they did was more than brave. Because they defended each other. And they sacrificed for each other. And some of them, they didn't even know each other, but they still fought like they did. Like they were family. Till the very end. And in the end, their time was cut short. Ours keeps going. So we have to keep going. For them and for all of us. We need to honor them. We need to honor them, and we need to remember these friends, our family, died as heroes.
It's very sad eyes.
God.
That's the story that I want to tell you. That's the story that I want us all to remember.
God, dude.
It's gonna end with Carol cutting her hair. I think that's why Alpha knew she was saying a message to Lydia when she killed Henry.
Yeah. Well, that's real petty.
That's like the lowest of the low petty.
Is that something Henry gave her?
No, I think that's...
Oh, it's that coin. Yeah.
Who gave that to her?
That was what that guy was chiseling in the first scene.
What guy?
The two people that got killed. One of them ended up being Alpha's wig.
Oh, it was a hilltop coin?
Yeah.
He said it's for hilltop.
Yeah.
So it's for hope.
Son, they killed Tara. But
And Enid.
I'm not that sad to see her die.
Oh, it's snowing.
No, it's for Henry.
H for Hilltop, H for Henry, yeah.
Holy crap, dude.
Are they gonna show what happens next week? Wait, was this wasn't the season finale?
No, next week. It's the season finale.
So are they gonna okay, they're just showing Into the Badlands now and not... Okay. Let me just look at these comments.
Wow, alright.
They can pack Rosita, she's used to.
That was real fucked up.
Yeah, it was Highwayman Ozzy. Sorry, guys. Alpha did this all by herself. It's unclear.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh.
No, this is Into the Badlands. They're gonna make us
That
wait
looks
until
very surreal. I like how that looks, but I don't care about this show.
Yeah, you have to like watch the first segment of this show to see the sneak peek. Yeah.
No, they showed all the heads on pikes. They showed them one by one, and then they would cut back to like the kingdom at the fair. Like, hey, did you see where so and so went? I don't see them. And then they'd show their head on a stick.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Wow.
It's a whole lot of yikes.
Yeah.
I feel really bad for Carol.
Dude, Carol is gonna go off the oh my god. Okay, so now, I mean, they were sort of setting it up to be like, you know, some sort of a conflict between Carol and Alpha. Now that is for sure confirmed. She is gonna go psycho. I wouldn't be surprised if Carol's the one who ends up killing Alpha.
Do you think Lydia is gonna be like adopted by Carol and Ezekiel now? Or is it too raw? Like, do you think they'll blame her? I don't think they'll blame her. But then again, grief isn't rational, so who knows?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I mean, Lydia did the right thing. She went right away and told Ezekiel that her crazy mama showed up out of nowhere, and I mean,
Carol is gonna kill everybody. That's like unleashing the Kraken. Alpha, you messed up now.
I just want to see a scene where Carol sits in front of the mirror and then just cuts her hair very methodically because she's going back to work. You know, that work that Carol's so good for doing. So we got
Seeing Henry broke me. Oh man, Sophia all over again. Yeah. It's the second time she's lost a child. And the Cowboys never got to see their movie.
terrible. Yeah, that was like the one highwayman who I didn't know his name, but he was like the main interesting one who actually got to speak words.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked that they killed him.
Anytime they give like a, like a secondary character like that a bunch of dialogue all at once, it's always a bad sign.
Can you pull that closer? Or will that mess up your?
Then the view is gonna be all screwed up. I should bring my mouse down next time.
Oh.
Where's Negan? He's still in his cell. I haven't teared up like this since season 7, episode 1. Yeah, the lineup. It's time to unleash Negan. Yeah, we need Negan for this.
Negan's sitting in his cell chilling, reading the book. They need to release Negan because they need his brutality.
Lisa says all of them died over Lydia. Lydia and them ruining their camp, really.
I think it was more the camp than Lydia.
Yeah.
And also Alpha trying to maintain her role as Alpha because, if she didn't send a message, she would have lost control over her group.
Yeah. Okay, so is Magda going to be the leader of Hilltop now?
But still, she killed a lot of teenagers.
Our dog is making a guest appearance.
Oh my god. From my pants.
Can you grab her?
Come on, Gina. Come
on. Guest appearance from the dog.
What is that?
It's probably dirt. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're still live, by the way. Karen Flint. Hilltop suffered almost all of the losses. Yeah, well...
I like how you read Karen's last name.
What's that?
I like how you read Karen's last name.
Did I? I didn't realize.
Karen Flint.
Right, it's not because of Lydia. Kiana says. Oh boy. Terry says I need the Talking Dead right now. Not into the dumb Badlands.
Kayla says they need to release Negan alright. I just hope he doesn't do what he did in the comics as he's released out. And Planet Earth said Ezekiel's going to be sad and feel guilty they weren't prepared. Poor Ozzy, I liked him a lot. Yeah.
Angela says, I'm going to be a jerk and say I'm happy it was Henry and not King Ezekiel. Well, yeah, I mean, like, obviously it would have been worse if it was King Ezekiel, but it's more just, like, Carol's reaction is what's, like, heartbreaking about it.
Wait. Fluffy Berry Gum Dum said, I'm still low-key mad about that the charter scene. Yeah, I imagine that's going to be a big talking point in the Michonne part of the fandom, that Michonne didn't sign the charter that she wrote, and also we didn't get to see her write Michonne Grimes, so.
Karen says, I think Alpha actually beheaded them all. There are lots of people who are suspicious about Siddiq. Yeah, I read some of that. I don't really understand now after seeing, like, the scenes and everything, why, though. I mean, like, I guess what people are suspicious of is that they think that, like, Siddiq, like, it's in order to save himself, told Alpha, like, how to capture them or something. That's, like, a theory that's going around online.
Siddiq is just bad luck, which is why Carl's dead. Morticia Adams said, do you think Alpha killed mostly teens because they harbor Lydia? I think it was a pointed attack on Lydia. So she killed mostly teenagers, including Lydia's presumed boyfriend. She killed that old lady who wanted to name that Whisperer
Tammy.
baby.
Yeah.
Like, that's how she got the attention of Tammy. I don't know what the hell Tara, Enid, and the rest of them did. I don't know. I believe this is the Siddiq story.
I think a lot of it, too, the reason why she chose so many young people is probably because it's like, you took my daughter away, so now I'm going to take your young people away, kind of a thing,
And yes, I do think that they were beheaded alive. I think it's interesting that they knocked Sadiq out and they didn't make him watch, which is actually kind of humane in a way. They didn't make him sit there and like listen to whatever it was they were doing.
Ugh, God. Horrible.
She was like, tell them, but then she knocked him out, so then he didn't actually get to see it.
Caitlin says, oh my God, what in the literal F just happened? The Whisperers just started a war. Yeah.
Do you think
it's an understatement?
I mean, now Winter's there, and that last scene we saw, like, do you really think they're going to... Well, I know Carol's going to retaliate, but do we think the communities are going to actually take collective action, or are they just going to let it lie there and, like, has enough life been lost kind of thing?
Well, I don't really know what they're going to do, because, I mean, like, Daryl's obviously going to... Well, you know what, Michonne's probably... No, she saw that huge herd too, though. I mean, Daryl's gonna step in and say, like, dude, we can't fight that many walkers. Like, what are we gonna do? I mean, there's like thousands of them down there.
They would need like a SWAT team to steal into the camp in the middle of the night and just kill all the Whisperers.
Oh, wait.
This storm could make these roads impassable for weeks. It's time we make it to the next way station. We die.
Through Alpha's territory, we trigger a war.
We didn't agree to those borders.
Is it them?
Those borders are hers, not ours.
Huh.
One of the last scene for the sneak peek, Lydia had a spear pointed at her own neck, and Carol was holding it, like she wanted her to kill her. Of course, Carol's not gonna do.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think Carol will do that.
No. Carol wouldn't do something like that.
And she has killed children before. But, you know, it was for a good reason.
Yeah. That would be badass if Carol cut her hair like that. I'm sure she will eventually. Negan will be big next season. I hope so, man. He's been really underutilized this season. He's been in that cell the whole time.
Oh, their vocational skills, the young people.
I heard rumors that Alpha had asked him to help kill the captors. I don't think Sadiq would do that.
You think he cut a deal to save his own life?
That's what Karen said. She said she heard rumors. Well, that's, yeah, I mean, that's a suspicion. I find that really hard to believe. Like, I just don't see that really happening.
I mean, what kind of deal would he possibly have made? Like,
maybe he helped lure them out?
I don't think he'd do that.
I don't know. Those are the rumors.
I'm confused where all... I mean, Sadiq, as far as I've seen, has been... you know, he was the guy in the woods unnecessarily killing walkers to, like, set their souls free and crap like that. And
yeah, he seems too kind to do something like that. But then again...
That's something Gregory would do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not something Sadiq would do.
Yeah. That seems out of character for him.
What if she threatened pregnant Rosita? Would Sadiq sacrifice like 7 people to save Rosita and his baby?
Well, that I could possibly see that happening. Yeah, that is a possibility, actually. I could see that happening. But how did she even know that, like, Rosita was pregnant with...
No, she wouldn't. I'm saying if he... I think they're saying if Alpha had Rosita, and he was like, no, wait, here's some other people. Like, I don't really see that happening either. I don't think that happened.
I could see that happening.
Something didn't seem right about his speech. I thought his speech sounded fine. Like, he was teary, and he seemed earnest in what he was saying to me. I don't... it never even crossed my mind that he'd be lying about something.
Well, I don't think he necessarily was lying about the parts that he was talking about, but he still could be, like, withholding pieces of the truth.
Well, yeah, I mean, knocking him out doesn't make a lot of sense. What would be the point of that?
Was he knocked out, though, or was he just tied? I don't think he was...
he said that. He said, she whispered to me to tell them, and then they hit me over the head or whatever. But it's like, tell them what? That they knocked your ass out? Like, it's not a whole lot.
Yeah, I guess. God damn, man. So many people just got killed off. Holy crap.
Sadiq got knocked
crazy.
out after they fought back.
Okay.
So, but I mean, maybe that just might be in the writing. That part in and of itself doesn't make sense to me. But I don't think that he's necessarily lying. I just think it sounds kind of dumb.
It's hard to tell. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's see here. Someone had to live to tell the story. Well, I mean, like, did they really? I mean,
but if they were trying to send a message, they would make the witness, bear witness and watch what's happening to his, the people that he knows. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
like, I'm gonna send you a message, but I'm gonna knock you out first. Ha 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 ha. Like, it's kind of.
Well, yeah, and everybody's got the message anyway. I mean, it's like, like they stumbled upon the heads on the pikes. Everybody's getting the same message. It's not like she needed one person to like. I mean, like, it's obvious what happened to them, so I don't even know, like, you know what I mean? Like, the message was really delivered to Daryl. The messages don't go past the pikes.
Sparing Sadiq when
So,
you got four people rounded up in the woods, I don't know. I mean, why not kill them too? I mean, I know she was going to kill them, but, like, why not kill them too? I don't know.
Yeah, Angela says it's out of character for him. I agree.
Him who?
Sadiq.
What's out of character?
To betray everybody.
Something that you can't tell somebody to bear witness and then you knock them out, though. Like, it would make more sense to have him watch and then Alpha would come back and whisper and say, "See, I spared you, but my kindness will only go so far. You tell them that." That would have made more sense.
Oh, you started sounding a little bit like Herbert from Family Guy, right?
Well, I tried, guys.
That's funny. It's like a mixture between Alpha and Herbert. Helping kill the captors doesn't make sense. Sadiq is not a traitor. Lakeisha says they should have left Tammy alone. Yeah. She wasn't a primary character, They needed 10 people to sacrifice, so I mean, 3 of them were main characters, 7 were kind of secondary.
I mean, Alpha got really mad when she heard Tammy say, "I'm gonna name this baby Adam," and then Alpha was like,
Yeah. Well, I think that was like another thing is like, which goes to the whole like, you took my young, I'm gonna take your young now. Like that probably aggravated her. I think she was like kind of jealous on some level when she saw that.
Yeah, so she
just
kept
like my baby is gone now. Like now I'm gonna take all of your babies, kind of a thing.
What is she, God? Firstborn children of the fair?
That's seriously, man, that's messed up.
Okay.
Let's see. Karen says on a fairly reliable site, but I can't remember which one. On tons of spoiler sites. Yes, you are, Karen.
I don't really want to know spoilers. I hate it when people try and tell me spoilers.
I tried to avoid them. Yeah, I tried to avoid them like on this one, but it popped up in my feed part of it, so I knew like half of them. I didn't know that.
So you kept saying names.
Yeah, I didn't know that Tara. I didn't know Tara was going to be one of them though. That was unexpected. I knew about Enid. I didn't know about Tara.
I'm just kidding.
Dude, I gotta change my Facebook settings because I thought that there's like a spoiler group that I was a member of, and I made it so that it couldn't pop up in my feed. It used to be that like with a group, like stuff that was put in a private group wouldn't pop up on your feed without you actually going to the site. And then it popped up the other day, and I'm like, oh god, that just like ruined half the episode for me. So
well, wait, Fluffy Berry Gumdum says I wanted Father Gabriel to be on the pike. Oh,
what did he do? What did Father Gabriel do?
I want Ezekiel get his comic book death, even though I love Ezekiel and I don't want him to go. I'm glad Ezekiel and Gabriel were pike free.
Yeah, those characters are strong. They need those characters. Although I'm kind of worried about Father Gabriel because like he dies during the Whisperer War in a different way, in like a really horrible way.
Maybe they shouldn't do that. Maybe they should just leave Father Gabriel alone and let him be a great adopted dad and just let him go about his life. Like he's missing an eye already, sort of. I like Father Gabriel. I do. I'm not crazy. I mean, Ezekiel's alright.
What do you guys think about this? This theory that like because actually
what?
At first, I thought this theory was not going to be true, but now I'm kind of wondering if it might be true based on some stuff that happened in the episode tonight.
What?
When Eugene was working on the radio.
Uh-huh.
And so there's a theory going around that, like, during the season finale, they're going to get that radio up and running, and somehow it's going to be used to communicate with the community that Rick is at.
It's a good theory. I mean, it's a big tower.
At first, I thought that was, like, a total bullshit, like, no possible way that could happen, because the movies aren't even, like, written yet fully. Well, maybe I guess the first one could be.
Those things are so fuzzy. Will they even recognize it's him?
I don't know. I mean, now I kind of think it might be plausible.
Wait. I heard the rumor that Sadiq was asked to kill the captors by Alpha. Which...
I don't see Sadiq beheading people.
No, not the beheading part. Just the killing them part. And then the Whispers did the rest of the work.
Why would he do that?
I mean, if it was
It may have been like, either you can kill them quickly, or we can take their heads off while they're alive, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which would be really... Like, what would you do in that situation? Like, okay, I'm going to kill your friends either way, so either you can do it quickly, or you can watch me saw their heads off while they're still alive. And, you know, fully cognizant of what's happening.
Oh, God. That's a terrible decision.
That is an awful decision. I don't know if that's what they made Sadiq did. He is a doctor. You know, maybe he gave him like poisonous berries or something, and then they died very quietly, and then they did the whole... I mean, I could believe that more than he sold them out.
I think that if it's anything, if that theory doesn't in fact turn out to be true, I think it's going to have something to do with like forcing his hand because they threatened to kill like his unborn baby. That's the only...
But they would know about that baby.
Well, if they maybe like took Rosita first, and then like, you know, he told them like, please, like, not her, she's pregnant or something like that, and
Rosita didn't look like... They showed her in the crowd while he was talking. She didn't look like guilty.
Yeah, that's true.
If Carol finds out, then she's probably gonna kill Sadiq. That would be the only like somewhat betrayal I could see happening that makes any kind of sense. I couldn't see Sadiq selling them out. What an awful choice that would be if that's what happened.
Yeah, that's horrific. Man, we thought the lineup scene was bad. Jesus.
The radio thing would be a good way to exit out Michonne and go find Rick.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. To continue that theory. So yeah, basically what the whole theory is that like if they hear Rick's voice on the radio, and then because you know how like they're saying that Denai's going to leave in the middle of season 10.
Because they...
So that's the thing that gives her hope to like go off and go and try and find him, and that's her exit.
I just want to know, is the only reason she's not going to be there because they want her in the movies, or is it because they wouldn't give her money? Is my question. I'm just curious.
Well, I'll tell you this: if it is for her to go and be in the movies, then I'm fine with her leaving, because I think that she's the first person that Rick should reunite with, like from the show. I mean, I just and it makes the only two people who like plausibly would go that far wherever he is. I mean, he could be thousands of miles away. We don't even know yet. But the only two people that plausibly would go that far to find him are Daryl or her. And Daryl's not, and they need a leading man for the show, so I don't think Daryl's going to leave the show, right? It makes more sense for it to be Michonne.
Now that Henry's dead, I could see Carol making that ride too.
Yeah.
She was like...
Possibly.
She was a huge Rick stan.
Yeah. It's possible.
Alpha would be crazy enough to complicate things and use dissension in the group by making Sadiq be involved. Next season, a flashback guilt's gonna get Sadiq. Possibly. I mean, I can see it going either way.
Yeah, it's possible.
It just doesn't make sense to knock him out and tie him up and not have him actually watch anything to tell.
Let's see. Oh man, so many cons.
And why let him go?
Let's see what we got here. Okay, doesn't Maggie have one more episode this season? No, I don't think so. I think she was only contracted for 5, but I don't know. Could be wrong. The show is killing me. The show is killing a lot of people. I still can't get over
Ah.
Tara. I think she would have been a great leader. I mean, really, Gabriel lives on and Tara dies.
Oh, I just want to. Kayla thinks that my Alpha impersonation was spot on, so thank you, girl.
He was just wonderful. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I had a question about this too. So, Karen says, people are saying that Andy was supposed to be in 6 episodes in this season. So far, he's only been in 5. They're saying that Michonne talks to Rick on Eugene's radio, and that prompts her to leave next season. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So,
I said that.
I'd be cool with that. That would be a good excuse for her to leave because, quite frankly, the way that Maggie left the show made no sense whatsoever. She was just gone all of a sudden.
Anything that involves Rick and Michonne talking again, I am A-okay with that. I'm good with it.
I mean, I think that they had to just kind of divert and change a lot of the writing around it because it made no sense that they introduced Georgie last season. She's not been in the season at all.
It's because Maggie's there, and they can't bring up Georgie without
exactly.
Maggie. So
they can't show Georgie because then everybody would be like, "Oh, isn't Maggie supposed to be with her?" So they just had to I don't know, put that one on hold or something. I guess if she does come back in season 10, then they'll pick up the whole Georgie storyline.
Wait, what name's forbidden? Allegedly, Michonne will be very sparsely used in season 10, but she will be picking up in the movies. Nothing is confirmed yet. A lot of this is speculation.
Yeah.
Wait, what name? Oh, Georgie? Oh, I guess she doesn't like that name. It's not gonna be the same. Yeah, without Michonne, I'm dying here. I'm dangling.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to be hemorrhaging main characters left and right, especially after this episode. And then just this whole season. I mean, we lost Rick, we lost Jesus, now we lost Tara.
Do you think if we hadn't lost Rick, they would have killed someone bigger than Tara?
Probably.
Who do you think they would have taken?
They probably would have gone with the comics and killed Rosita and King Ezekiel.
That's not really necessarily bigger than Tara. Well, Tara's been really MIA for the last 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
But no, they're never gonna kill Rosita, Brandon. They're never gonna kill her.
You're the most anti-Rosita person I know, I think.
Oh, don't say Maggie. No, it's just she just made me so angry in season 7, and I didn't really like her to begin with, and it just kept getting worse.
I think that Gimple will have big news tonight. What do you mean, Joe?
Is he going to be on Talking Dead?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to Chris Hardwick when he said he was going to be on the show tonight, so...
Scott M. Gimple.
Hopefully, maybe he's going to say something about when the first Rick Grimes movie is supposed to come out or something.
Oh yeah, that's probably what he's.
I mean, he did announce that the movies were happening. Period on Talking Dead, so it would make sense that he would go on Talking Dead to announce the release of the first one. That guy, I don't understand how that guy keeps up with everything that he's doing.
Scott should have some help. He should have a helper, assistant person, and that person should be me.
He's writing the first Rick Grimes movie all on his own. That's crazy.
That's not surprising though. I mean, he's written so many episodes for the show.
Well, I know, but before he wasn't the overseer of the whole universe though. Trying to make sure that everything lines up with the movies, the original show, and Fear the Walking Dead, because characters go from
They're paying him the money to do this.
He must
I trust him to do right by Rick Grimes. I do.
He must have no life. His whole life must be writing.
That's not bad.
It's gotta be crazy.
I wish my whole life was writing.
Yeah.
She'll be back as Whiskey Cavalier. It's not. Oh, Whiskey Cavalier's not doing well. Okay.
It doesn't surprise me. It looked lame.
I tried to watch the first 10 minutes or so, and then I started looking at my phone or something. I don't know. It just it got away from me.
I didn't even give it a shot. I watched a couple little clips of it and stuff online, and it's a style and genre of show that I just don't like. It's not my thing. So.
I stand by my statement, and I said this at the end of season 6. And again, when I talk about these characters, I'm not talking about the actors at all.
Yeah.
Because they are some of the best people. But I always thought that it would have made more sense to have taken Maggie over Glenn. Glenn should be in this show right now. And I think that overall the story and also the audience would be doing better if he was.
Yeah.
So it's I think he had more of a story to tell. Like I didn't care about that baby that was existing for 5 minutes. Whatever. Like I would take Glenn over, you know, baby Herschel, who we don't care about.
Yeah, I do definitely miss Stephen Ewan. He was, you know, his like presence kind of like brought, I don't know, a calmness and a moral compass to the show that I thought was really, really important. He's kind of always the voice of reason, and you know they always try to have like at least one character that's the voice of reason, and I don't feel like anybody else has been able to fill those shoes so far.
Yeah.
So
the last outlaw says Rosita should have died before Tara. I don't disagree, as I've been rooting for that for, like I said, like 3 seasons. But Glenn, like, can you imagine if Glenn had lost Maggie that night and the trajectory of his story? Like, he killed his first alive person that season. And he was clearly going down, like, here you have the moral compass going down a dark path. Losing Maggie in that way would have just furthered that narrative, and that would have been such a powerful narrative.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wish there was an alternate universe of The Walking Dead that they actually took the time to write and film, so we could see how this would play out. And, you know, I just think it would have been better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, if they wanted to retcon back to the season 7 premiere, and they kill Maggie instead of Glenn, they kill Rosita instead of Abraham, Carl doesn't get to die, and then we just see where they are now. If they were to redo it, I would totally be like, all right, I'm down. Bring Andy back, all that.
Talking Dead tonight is Gimple, Karen says.
Gimple and who else?
Avi and a surprise guest, someone who sat on the couch with you two. Okay, it's probably
it's Alana.
It's Alana Masterson.
Wait, who's Avi?
Avi Nash, or
I don't know, who is that?
That's Sadiq.
Oh, so
Yeah.
not Henry.
Not Henry, I guess.
Avi Nash. He's got some splaining to do.
That's crazy to think about, because
oh god, okay. My phone's on 3%, guys, so it's probably gonna die soon. For the YouTube people.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's crazy to think about that. Like that the actor who plays Henry and his little brother who played young version of Henry and their sister Sophia, all 3 of them were on the show and got killed off as like child characters.
Well, not young Henry. He lived. Sort of,
Well,
technically.
Sorta, yeah.
Should I just get my cord? You got more time?
Yeah, we can go a couple minutes more. We still have viewers, so that's fine. This is kind of working out because like Talking Dead's not on right now, so people didn't immediately log off the live stream like they normally do. So thanks for hanging out with us. Let's get some other comments. Kiana says, wow, harsh. I would like to see what baby Herschel looks like now. Yeah, like that's okay. So baby Herschel, like I don't even remember the last time that we saw him on the show. Like, where is he? I mean, I don't even remember seeing him like when Maggie was still on the show. Has he like even been in this season? I legitimately don't remember. Tell me if you remember. Like, I don't even know what he looks like. Let's see. Somebody must have said that they would have wanted to see like Aaron die. Kiana just said no. I love Aaron.
Here, play
you know, I really like Aaron. Well, I liked Aaron. I don't really like the way that he's being now. He hasn't had a whole lot of screen time either, actually, this season. I mean, he had a big moment in the first couple episodes when you know, his arm got cut off or whatever. Hang on, I got you hold this. I'll plug this in. But after that, he really hasn't been I don't know, a big role in the show this whole season, which is kind of a bummer because Aaron was one of my favorite characters. He was kind of the moral compass for a while, I guess.
Aaron?
Not so much anymore, yeah.
What was the point of Henry? To further Carol's story? So that Carol can kick that ass.
Yeah.
Yes. Why did Carol get chosen? Night, Morticia. Why did Tara get chosen?
I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, that one was surprising to me as well. They probably were just like, we need another main character to die, but it can't be like, you know, one of the A-listers, I guess. And that was just the next logical choice. It's kind of the only other, I mean, the only other, like, quote-unquote main character that they could have killed would have been probably Aaron.
No. They don't touch him.
I'm saying, though, if it wasn't Tara, it would have been him, probably.
No.
Because Jesus is gone already. I don't even consider... It could have been Eugene, too.
No, I like Eugene.
Could have been Eugene.
Leave Eugene alone. He has so little.
They can't kill Eugene, though, because I have a feeling that, like, his technical... Eugene is a tough character to kill because, like, anytime that they have, like, some kind of technical thing that needs to be done, like bullet making, or there's only one plausible character on the show who can do that stuff, and that's him.
Yeah.
So they have to keep him around, like, to do anything that has to do with planning, or, like,
Building
you know,
things.
yeah, like, anything like that.
Like, they don't have Walter White. They got Eugene, and that's
Exactly.
just what it is.
There's nobody else on the show that you could possibly imagine coming up with plans to make bullets, or fixing a radio, or anything like that. Nobody knows how to do that stuff.
Georgie brought some plans to, like, make windmills and shit, but, like, she couldn't fix a receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he's the token smart guy. He's the token nerd. Geek, if you will.
Why can't we get Negan's head on the pike?
Nah.
Negan's not going anywhere.
No, he's way too much of a draw. And plus, like, he's probably gonna be a big part of the Whisperer War. I think that probably, like, him and Carol might have, like, some of the biggest parts of the Whisperer War now. Especially since he's been underutilized for an entire season, so they have to do something with him, and now Carol's really pissed.
They dialed him back for sure because they overplayed him too much the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do kind of miss... Negan would bring in some much-needed comic relief. There's no comic relief right now. Eugene's too sad to be comic relief. Abraham's dead. All we have left is Negan.
Yeah, Negan, we need more Negan for sure. And plus, like, just from a, I don't know, like a strategy standpoint, like, he is the only other person that I can think of who has the ability to, like, come up with that complicated of a plan to take down a group this crazy. You know what I mean? We've seen how he is.
He likes theatrics.
Yeah, he likes theatrics. He knows how to lead. He knows how to come up with, like, elaborate plans to outsmart the leader of another group, right? Like, it just makes sense for him to be kind of like the general, like, going against the Whisperers. So I'd like to see that next season.
I wonder who took the heads down.
He could finally redeem himself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he hasn't really... I mean, he's obviously doing his time, and he's given some good words of advice to a couple characters, but he hasn't really done anything this whole season, except for, like, briefly escape and then come right back. He was out for, like, a day, and that was about it.
Who do you think took the heads down? And then
I don't know.
Did they find the bodies to go with the heads?
I don't know. That memorial service, it didn't look like they were burying anybody.
No, they were just Sadiq to tell what happened.
Yeah.
But if that had been me, if I was in that crowd, I'd been like, I don't know, bro. What they knock you out for? You supposed to be telling us a story. How you gonna tell us a story you knocked out Sadiq?
That's a good point. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Should we wrap this up?
Oh, I guess bootleg Talking Dead is over for now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm starving. I gotta go and eat something. I'm like my stomach is like growling. Oh yeah, I got it from Walmart. They have a bunch of like movie and comic book related shirts.
I'll never stop being bitter for what Negan did to Glenn. Carol's husband could be on the pike also. Nah, Ezekiel's good. And it would be weird to see Daryl and Negan come together. Okay, all caught up.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll probably respond to some other comments here later on after I eat. and we'll definitely be watching Talking Dead tonight because I want to hear what Gimple has to say.
And if you guys want it to further this discussion or something, let us know in the comments. Especially since, you know, Talking Dead has a whole hour delay. Like, we will fill that time for you.
Yeah.
So...
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week for the finale. Bye-bye.